What is going on, YouTube world? We are KRT LYFE, KRT LYFE with the Y. I am your brother Reza, and this is your beautiful sister Kat. And today we are going to be sharing with y'all some of the epic snowboarding equipment that we recently acquired and tested in Park City, Utah.
I'ma wake up, do damage. Join number 7, see sport, working all night, need more though. I'ma wake up, do damage. Join number 7, see sport, working all night, need more though.
What is going on, YouTube world? I'm your brother Reza, as you already may have known. But today I am also representing Babatunde because Biff is still in Utah doing his snowboarding stuff. So
you gotta explain who Biff is because we've never posted him on YouTube.
Biff is my snowboarding alter ego. When I go out there on the mountain, I become Biff, and Biff just doesn't care about anything but snowboarding. That's what he does.
Hey, what's up, bras? It's your bra, Biff. I'm you might know me as the world champion Nigerian Bengali snowboarder, and I'm out here in Park City, Utah right now, and it's totally snowing. Got some fresh, pow coming down from the sky, and it's gonna be a lit day, so you guys gotta totally join us out here, and we're gonna show y'all around Park City. Yeah.
But anyway, Biff got a new snowboarding jacket, and he's going to share some information with y'all about that snowboarding jacket.
We never bored you guys.
So when me or Biff started snowboarding about 10, 15 years ago, didn't really know much about snowboarding, got some really basic stuff, and then eventually started getting a little bit better jackets and stuff like that because really wanted to be warm, and at the time I realized that the brand Arc'teryx, which I'm wearing right now, happened to make some of the warmest and most durable gear that you could get in the outdoor world. So I got the whole Arc'teryx system.
Setup.
Yes, setup, which is very, very pricey. So basically what it is a base layer, whatever you might want to put on, and then your base layer, then you put your mid layer over it, which would be this jacket right here, which is also helmet compatible. I think it's helmet compatible. And then you put your shell on top of it. Where's my shell?
It's on that side.
Okay.
I don't know if you can put a helmet underneath this thing, to be honest with you.
Well, I know for a fact that the shell is definitely...
Probably shell. I don't think this one would.
So I wanted to show y'all what the shell looks like, but the hanger fell out.
We're going to overlay it, okay?
We're going to overlay it, yeah. So this is my Arc'teryx shell. This is the Beta AR shell. This thing is made out of Gore-Tex Pro 3 or something like that, or just Gore-Tex Pro shell.
Pro, yeah.
Gore-Tex Pro shell. This thing is super, super water resistant, wind resistant, and resistant to everything, and extremely durable. I have been using this thing to snowboard with for almost probably 19 years now, and it literally still looks brand new. And I have taken some gnarly tumbles on ice wearing this thing. I've taken it to Iceland and a bunch of other places, and it has been pretty much my go-to. It looks so sad and pathetic like this without a hanger in it.
But that's why we have overlays.
That's why we have overlays. But it's been my go-to winter jacket for quite some time, especially when I'm going into extreme conditions and stuff like that. But the one, for as good as this jacket is at all things outdoor, yes. I'm just going to hang it back here right now. There we go. So as good as that jacket or shell or this system is for all things outdoor, it's also just as bad for all things somewhat more civil. It's not a very good jacket to wear in the city. It's not a good jacket to wear to the office. It's not a good jacket to pretty much do anything except for be on the face of a mountain.
Yeah, it's very outdoorsy. It's definitely not fashion everyday use.
Oriented, yes. So I decided to treat myself to an update in snowboarding gear, and it's been years since I've purchased that jacket shell system, and I was like, you know what, I need to update myself and get something else. So what did I go and get? I went and found something awesome and amazing, and something that can kill a lot of birds with one stone. I got the North Face Bandon Triclimate jacket. And now this jacket is amazing for so many different reasons. So some of the criteria that I had in my head when I was looking for a new jacket was I wanted something that I could go snowboarding in, but would still be fashionable, that I could still wear in the city, that I could still wear to my office and not look crazy like I'm wearing a snowboarding jacket. I wanted one jacket that could,
It goes
Pretty
back
much.
to us trying to minimalize all of our stuff and downsize because we don't like to accumulate more things and we try to get rid of more things.
Yes.
So that's why this whole jacket came into play, and it did come from the outlet stores. It's not the
Yes.
regular North Face stores. And from our research, we realized that it's actually kind of hard to find it anywhere on the proper North Face website. But it is on Amazon as well. So some of the outlets, I'm assuming, carrying it out, so you can actually still order it.
So it might be discontinued, but I'm not really 100% sure about that because when I went to the North Face outlet and bought this, there were literally thousands of them lined up on the racks. So this jacket on sale was $150, which was one of my like other main criteria. It had to be, you know, somewhat affordable because I didn't want to spend
North Face
Arc'teryx
jackets
money anymore.
Yeah, but North Face jackets can get pretty pricey. They do have a lot of good deals. Like I've got 3 different jackets on sale from them for 40% off. Usually that happens around holidays. But their jackets go like $300 and up. They're definitely
some $600, $700, $800
yeah, they
jackets that have.
definitely very pricey.
Yes, but this one was not one of those pricey ones, and it performed outstanding on the actual slopes. Now, I wanted to use this as an everyday jacket as well as a ski jacket, but I was scared I really didn't know how good this thing would be as a ski jacket, so I wanted to test it before we actually did a review on this jacket. So we're going to start off with our pros about this jacket. Number one pro about this Bandon jacket is that it is a Triclimate jacket. This liner that's on the inside right here can actually come loose like this, and it can become a completely different jacket. That makes it extremely versatile. It makes it extremely usable in lots of different situations, and you can, you know, take one jacket and go on a trip, and you can essentially do 2 or 3 different
Yes,
things.
because
with one
the
jacket.
inside of this jacket actually is still somewhat fashionable. It's not just a plain blah looking, you know, insert. So you can actually wear it on your own completely.
Yes, and the inside by itself is still very warm. It's made out of the North Face 550 goose down stuff. So just this jacket alone without the shell is actually still really good and very warm. But when you put the shell on it, you actually add the element of windproofness and waterproofness. It is made out of dry vent. This is not Gore-Tex, it's dry vent. And it's I guess the mid-tier dry vent stuff, but it actually works extremely well. I've already worn this jacket in several like serious downpours in Atlanta. I wore it to Park City. This is the only jacket that I took to Park City, and I used it for
snowstorms.
Yeah, I wore it to the club. I wore it through snowstorms. I wore it at the summit of the mountain that we were on,
Yeah.
and my body actually never got cold. I never got wet wearing this jacket. This jacket performed extremely well in Utah, and it performs extremely well in the urban environment as well. And this thing is also extremely comfortable. When I traveled on the airplane in this jacket, I was able to ball it up and use it as a pillow and lay on it and sleep on it. Or if I put it on, it was still very comfortable. It wasn't like that plastic bag, garbage bag feeling that you get with a hardcore older Gore-Tex jacket like my Beta AR right
shell,
here.
like the actual shell.
You hear that sound?
Super loud.
Like, I mean, if the poo is gonna hit the fan, I probably would grab this jacket instead. But for day-to-day use, this jacket is just like really overkill. What else? Let's see, wearable inner layer. I just talked about that, right?
Because you started talking about Triclimate, so I added it to it.
Oh, okay, yeah. So the wearable inner layer, still fashionable. We'll do some overlays of that right there. Now we're going to talk about some of the cons of the North Face, what is this thing called? Bandon jacket. Number one con is, like the week that I bought this jacket, I took the thing ice skating, and the inside liner ripped. It wasn't bad, but it did rip a little bit.
2 stitches. It wasn't, I don't think that it's completely like ripped out. No, the 2 stitches came loose. It was easy fix.
Yeah, but it was annoying, and I heard it pop,
Yes.
and I wasn't even doing anything crazy. I was ice skating, and I was filming something, and I just bent over to grab something, and I heard it go pop, pop, and I was like, did my jacket rip? And she checked. She was like, no, it didn't rip, but when I got home and checked the liner, it did rip. So I was super annoyed about that. Another thing that is a little... You were going to say something?
Yes, I was going to say that, yes, it did rip, and yes, we did get it from the outlets, but because it's still a North Face and it's not shoes, it has still a warranty, lifetime
Yes.
warranty. So when we called the store, they were ready to swap it out for us, no questions asked. Or even the regular North Face store, we didn't even have to go to the
outlet.
to the outlet. Yes, so
Yeah, we could have just went to the one by our house, and they were gonna let me exchange it for a different North Face jacket because they didn't have this one in stock. But I actually like the style and design
Yes.
of this jacket a lot. So when I went to the store and I saw the newer jackets that they have, I was just like,
I'm
man.
impressed with the design because
Yeah.
it's twice as much. Actually,
Money?
more than twice. Yeah, the price was.
They were like $400 jackets, but they
Yes.
weren't as stylish as this one. And I like that this one has the retro like North Face look to it. That
Yes,
like,
it
from
has
the
two
90s.
different fabrics on here, which, you know, the combining, it makes it look a little bit more stylish versus the ones that they have right now in the store.
Yeah.
Right now, the ones they have in the store kind of have the look of the Arc'teryx shell.
Yeah.
They're very just bland. Okay, this is a snowboarding jacket. It
Yeah.
not something.
And it's like the Arc'teryx stuff is a bit too for me. Like I like Arc'teryx gear, but it's like just bland, like
Yeah.
she said. So yeah, so that was that.
Sorry, our
it was-
computer fell asleep.
Yeah, our computer fell asleep and it doesn't want to wake back up. Our notes. Oh my God, there we go. So anyway, yeah.
The
They
liner?
would have taken it back, even though the liner had a minor little, like,
Mm-hmm.
couple of seams that popped. They would have taken the jacket back. So, okay, so one other thing that's very, very annoying about this jacket that is a massive, not pro, a con, is that this actual hood on the back. Now, this hood is actually kind of cool because you can take the hood off and it's removable. And it works really good when you're just, doing normal stuff like this. I guess this is normal. But
Kinda.
if you are wearing a helmet, specifically a snowboarding helmet, it does not fit with this hood at all. And I tried to do it, and I just looked like a guy whose neck was just too big. So
But I still have to say, I understand it's definitely a con, but you're also buying a jacket that isn't designed for snowboarding. So those things obviously not accounted for, in the design of the
Yes.
jacket.
yes, so it's not helmet compatible because it's not a snowboarding jacket. There are no inside pockets on this jacket, which is very, very annoying. And even though it's not a snowboarding jacket, I don't know why they wouldn't put inside pockets
that's
on
definitely-
a urban jacket. Like I really, really think this thing could be used, could use a inside pocket somewhere
Yes.
on the
They
inside.
have this pocket on the outside, like a side pocket.
Yeah.
And then they have two regular pockets, but that is
But no
it.
proper inside pockets. But this thing is also compatible with other North Face shells and fleeces and
So you
stuff
can
like that.
switch it out.
So you can just like put whatever liner in here that you want to, as long as it's the same size, and it zips right in. Actually, I put a medium inside of this small, and it still worked, but there was a couple of zippers too long, but I could have pulled it off. So yeah, no inside pockets. Now, because it's not a snowboarding jacket, and I understand that it's not a snowboarding jacket, but it would be nice if it did have a zipper right here, so you could put like, a little rag or something, or your, what do they call those little things you got to beat before you get your lift ticket?
Lift ticket.
Or so you could put a lift ticket and stuff like that. That would have been cool to have, but it's not a snowboard jacket.
like
get
I
it.
have a snowboarding one, and I don't have that little sleeve on my.
Oh, really?
I don't have that little pocket on my sleeve, even though it is meant for skiing and snowboarding. So I just have to put it in my side pocket.
Yeah, but now with these modern like lift scanners, if as long as it's anywhere in your body and when
Yeah,
you
they
walk through
pick
the
up
scanner,
really well.
it just picks it up. So yeah, no sleeve pocket, and obviously it doesn't have a skirt because it's not a snowboarding jacket. Now this whole skirt thing was something that I was very concerned about because I actually like to ride powder and I like to ride really, really fast. I'm at the point with my snowboarding where I don't really fall very often unless I'm trying to do something really, really crazy. But I still kind of was concerned about, man, I should really get a powder
Yeah, it
skirt
would be a
just
nice
in
feature
case.
to have.
And on this past trip to Park City, I tried to do a couple of jumps and fail. And even though I did fall and I slid, a decent distance down the mountain, I didn't really get any powder under this jacket or anything like that. I didn't even get wet. So I really feel like I don't need a powder skirt.
Okay, well, that's definitely a plus for you since the jacket doesn't have it.
Yeah. And the other solution I was thinking about was maybe getting some bibs, some snowboarding bibs, since it doesn't have a powder skirt. But then I even decided, man, I don't even need that. Like, why? And when I went on this past trip last weekend, I didn't. So there we go. So I guess that's pretty much concludes our
So overall thoughts.
overall thoughts. Overall thoughts is this is an awesome jacket, especially for the price. Like you can't beat it. Like $150
price.
for a waterproof, windproof jacket that you can like wear to your office, and you can also go snowboarding in, and you can literally wear it through different
Two different
seasons.
layers with
Yeah.
Lifetime warranty.
Lifetime warranty. I mean, it's great for travel. It's like, because you carried 2 jackets to Park City, right?
Well, yes, because I had a snowboarding jacket and I had a parka. Because typically when I go to snow or cold temperature places, I like my jackets long. If I could get one all the way down to my feet, I would, because I don't like the wind. So I flew in my parka because it was touching my knees. But snowboarding was different. But it's just not very comfortable. Like the snowboarding jacket I have is cool, but it isn't comfortable for like day-to-day use. That's why another reason why I didn't want to wear it. Like we would go walk around the town or go out or something. I'm like, okay, I'm wearing snowboarding. You can tell it's a snowboarding jacket to go to the damn club. So it's kind of.
And that's what I didn't want with
Yeah.
my next purchase, which is why I got the North Face Bandon jacket. And you could probably still go get one if you go to your local North Face outlet. We are KRT LYFE, KRT LYFE with the Y. We really enjoy this. I really enjoy this jacket. And yeah.
If you guys have questions, of course, always, welcome to comment below and we'll answer anything.
And this is not a sponsored video, and that's why we also like
Unfortunately.
Arc'teryx. Wherever the Arc'teryx stuff went. All right, y'all. We're out. Peace.